Katie's accident occurred on the 18th of February 2010, which was a perfectly normal day. And we were in London, and I had a meeting in Cornwall the next day, and we decided that we'd stay at our home in the Cotswold that night, and we were on the M4 when her mother-in-law rang and said, "Where are you?" And we said, "We're on the M4. So she said, "Can you turn round? Katie's had an accident relating to carbon monoxide, and she's at Royal Berkshire Hospital." And we turned around at the next junction and headed back. And it was a wet, cold, sleeting evening in February, and we arrived at the hospital to be met by the doctors to tell us what had happened, that she had passed away.
Katie was feeling very tired when she got home from work on the 18th of February. They would have gone to the gym, but she spoke to Richard and said, "I feel really tired, let's just get a takeaway. Can you get something and bring it home?" So she ran the bath, and then he came home a short while later and found the cat lying unconscious on the floor. He went to the bathroom and she was under the water. What we believe happened was that the carbon monoxide had infiltrated into the bathroom from the kitchen, because it was an old cottage. The bathroom was next to the kitchen, and she stood up. The carbon monoxide hit her. She fell back, hit her head on the side of the bath, and went under the water. Richard attempted to resuscitate her outside, but we think it was too late then, and she had 37% poisoning, and he had 20%, and his parents, who walked in for only a short time, had 15 and 10%.
I think those first few days after Katie's accident, Avril she couldn't function properly. Lydia was staying with us, and Adam came from Spain. And I just felt I had to do something. And I think even after 13 and a half years, there is still a lot of awareness to be done. We've campaigned for so long, and I just don't feel that the statistics have changed that much. I believe it's still 85% of households have a smoke alarm, but only 15% have a carbon monoxide alarm. So we'd like to see that 15% increase to over 50%, or as near to a smoke alarm as possible.
Carbon monoxide is so dangerous because it's a silent killer. You can't see, smell, or taste it. I would really want people to realise the dangers of carbon monoxide poisoning. Make sure your carbon burning appliances are serviced and maintained by a registered engineer, your chimney swept by a registered sweep. And the second line of defence is to install an audible carbon monoxide alarm.